Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hey.
to today's lunch break. We're back from Christmas break.
It's
How you
been a
feeling,
minute.
guys?
It's been a while since we've done one of these, or
Yeah.
at least since I've done one.
Same.
Yeah, it feels. It's all really only been 2 weeks, but it feels.
I
a
don't
lot
even
longer.
know how long it's been.
It-
Honestly,
Yes.
I don't even know.
That's the Christmas thing, though, right? Like it's just kind of that like post-holiday. I don't know what do you call it. It's not blues,
The
right?
doldrums.
Doldrums, yeah, the post-holiday doldrums. You know,
I
because
still like it.
you know
Yeah.
we're just not back. Like you're
Right.
back. You're back at work. You're back at school, but you're not really
Trying to
back.
figure out like where you
kinda.
are, what year it is,
Yeah.
Yes.
who you are.
Like-
I saw this meme on social media this weekend that says, "Tomorrow I have to go back to work, and I don't even remember what I do." You've just been in the
'Cause
holiday
it's-
mode.
yeah.
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 So
It is weird. Well, this year was weird for me because we did vacation before Christmas, which we've never done before,
Yeah.
and we'll never do again. We have a new rule in the Rice household.
Yes.
Like we don't travel from Thanksgiving to New Year's
okay.
Yeah.
because it was just
Right.
too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. We had a great time. The kids had a blast. It
Yeah.
was super fun.
But it's hard.
It was just because of course, like everybody and their sisters, like, oh, well, before the holidays, we want this dentist appointment, and oh, and we want this doctor appointment, and oh, here's this school
Right.
thing, and oh, here's this project, and and I'm like,
Yes, and factor in all the sickness going around
Oh.
too with everybody.
Everybody.
We know lots of people have been sick.
Yep.
So,
you got sick.
a little bit,
Little
yeah.
bit. Christian
little
got
bit.
sick?
Christian and the kids were sick.
Yeah,
Before
I got sick.
school got out.
Your
and
wife
they-
got sick,
Yeah.
right? Didn't
Oh,
she?
I
Yeah.
was sick on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So,
Yeah, that Tuesday before Christmas Eve, Courtney called me after urgent care. She's like, "Yeah, I just tested positive for COVID."
Oh,
It's like,
I didn't realize
oh,
that.
diddly dear.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Tis the
That's always
season.
great.
Yeah.
So let's focus
Moving.
on the future then.
Yes.
Moving on, Meredith. Move
Let's
us on.
Move into this new year.
Yes.
Mhm.
Living the now.
First of all, something really exciting is happening in the back of our property. Tell us
Yes.
about what's going on there.
So we have just basically built a new storage building, and it's more than a storage building. It's and it literally happened like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yep.
So quick.
There was yeah, it was amazing. Like we've been talking about it for a while. Like hey, at the food pantry, they do more than food. We have a counselor who does some stuff over there. And we always have clothes. We like people come and they bring clothes and stuff, and it's amazing blessing for the food pantry clients. But we never had a good place to store that stuff, and it just you want the food pantry to be for food, and we have grown so much we need every square inch of that place.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we've been kicking around like, what do we do? How does this work? Whatever. And then all of a sudden, there was a guy in a church who's like, hey, I'm gonna build you a building. Boom. And like in 2 weeks, it's got windows, its siding's done, the doors are in. Like there's still a few little
Roof is
things.
on.
Roof is on. There's a couple of things
Yeah.
they got to paint it. There's a couple other little things, but it is awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Really
great.
cool.
How God provides even when you're
Yeah.
not thinking that that's how it's going to happen,
Right.
and then He
Yeah.
shows up and said, "This is my plan right here.
Here's what I'm
We're
gonna do."
doing."
And it was good. And so it's really. I was over there this morning looking at it, and it's going to be perfect. It's going to be mostly, I think, almost exclusively clothing. So
Awesome.
they're going to store the clothing in there, and then they'll pull it out
Right.
on food pantry days, and then put the clothing back.
Mhm.
And it's going to be so huge. That was such a blessing. Such a
great.
blessing. I love it.
I'm so glad. Excellent. And then this Sunday is different as well. We're doing something different
Yep.
on Sunday. What's happening there,
So
guys?
one service this Sunday, 10 a.m. So everybody should know that. We've been talking about it for a while. But this Sunday, one service at 10 a.m. It's going to be different. The chairs are going to be a little different. The flow of the service is going to be a little different. We're going to do some different stuff. We're launching our Sermon on the Mount series this week.
Exciting.
And so I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to this for months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'm
Yes.
excited. It's going to be super cool.
Excellent.
So,
So
yeah,
people
and
just
then-
need to go with the flow when they get here,
Yep,
right?
exactly.
See
Just
what's gonna
be
happen.
flexible, be ready. It's it's not going to be that radical. It's
Right.
not like we're
Right.
doing that. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
It'll be different.
There'll be no bears on unicycles.
No bears on unicycles.
Not this
No, that
time.
we couldn't get the
Okay.
They couldn't get to work out. We tried.
Maybe
I
next time.
yeah, next time.
Insurance.
Yeah, right. Dumb insurance. Who needs that?
Liability.
So it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited.
I'm excited about this series because you are going to have some things to go along with it,
Yep.
right? So what can we look forward to with that?
So we're gonna have a couple different resources available that go with the series. One's gonna be like a prayer and scripture journal that's gonna be available for people, and it's gonna go along with each sermon, and so they'll be able to, in that journal, just kind of open up and say, okay, here's the section we're talking about, and then there's a place to take notes, or record prayer requests, or this and so it's broken down the way we're gonna do the series. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna be really cool, available for people. And then we're also gonna have every single week we're gonna have like daily studies that go with the series. So like that Monday through Thursday, people will be able to dig a little deeper on, hey, we talked about, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so it's going to be able to go a little deeper on what does it mean to be poor in spirit, and what does that mean, what is the kingdom of heaven, and stuff that I don't ever get to talk about, or, you have a 30-minute sermon. There's so much you can't say. Like you just can't cram it all. There's not enough time. Like you have to distill it down and really strip things down. And so this allows us to go a little deeper, a little bit more as we go through the series. And so people will be able to access those every week. They'll get a new set of devotionals they can access. And it's just going to be cool. I'm excited about that.
So something for everybody. You can have something physical to write in or digital. And
that's right.
Something they can listen to later in the week as well. And so just
all kinds of
something for everybody.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. And that's just with the sermon series. And so that's like, we always have all kinds of other stuff going on at Northwest, but like that specifically geared around that time, it's going to be cool.
Good.
I'm excited.
Good. And what are we singing this week?
We are doing a super throwback I've never heard of before until 2 hours ago.
Yes.
Forever by Chris Tomlin.
Yes.
Which he co-wrote Forever, like the Bethel, Forever you lifted up, forever you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Oh, man. Come on. Anyway,
No, that one I
there are
don't
a lot of Forevers. Those
There are a lot of forever.
Yes.
Forever. See, now that just makes me,
Forever.
Sandlot. It does make me think of Sandlot.
Is that what that's from?
That's,
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
It's a good one, though.
It's actually good. See,
it's a good song.
It was what, 2001?
2001.
Didn't we
looked it up
discover that?
earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's so crazy to me is, because we were talking about the song, because it fits in with like our call to worship this week and what we're going to do in this and the other.
Yeah.
We're like, man, this song's so old school. 2001, but that's 23 years ago.
Yeah.
23, that is old school now.
It is.
Like,
It is.
I mean, it's like,
It is.
none of my children were even alive.
How old were you, Colt, when that song came out?
I was 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
we're doing
So we're
that
doing that.
one.
We're doing
Yeah.
Forever.
Excellent.
Christ and Christ Crucified.
Okay.
Praise the Name.
Cool.
Which is throwback in and of itself.
Yeah. Somewhere, sort of, kind of.
Yeah. Then Homecoming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good songs.
Yeah.
So lots to look forward to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Discover Northwest is coming up. Our men's breakfasts are starting back. Our Moms of Faith group starting back. The vintage legacy game night starting back. All that good stuff starting back here.
When
in
it's
the next
that,
couple of weeks.
everything's
So,
you gotta start back up. Like, now
That's
it's
right.
like, gotta get that energy to get rolling again.
That's right.
Get
That's
out of the
right.
doldrums,
That's
right?
it.
Get out of the doldrums.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's right.
So,
Okay.
that'll be super good.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And y'all have a great week, and we'll see you Sunday.